Hi friends, Andy Vegan. It's time for breakfast and still hot outside. I make my summer breakfast with ice cream on top. And today I have a fruit salad under the ice cream. That is with the walnuts and grapes. I thought about what this third ingredient. Walnuts and grapes are a classic for sure. Juicy, sweet, dry, crunchy, a little bit bitter sometimes, and that's a wonderful way to get your essential fats every day. A handful of walnuts, they have a very important fat that we need every day, and that fat is in many plants, but not so much. This has abundance of this kind of fat, and they are considered the healthiest nuts. We should eat nuts every day regularly, live longer, healthier, and especially the walnuts. They have this important omega-3 fatty acid, it's called, and it's a good way. So they are nice complements, and I tried other ingredients with it, but I end up with a banana, a beautiful banana, as the base of this fruit salad, because both of the ingredients here, the grapes and the walnuts, they are a little bit on the extreme, very juicy, watery, sweet, against dry, a little bit bitter, crunchy, the walnut, and in between there is nothing. And if you eat such a fruit salad with these extremes only, it might be a little bit, something's missing. So the banana, in many fruit salads, the banana fills just that gap. Mangoes can do the same. There are other fruit that can do that. Stone fruits sometimes, also peaches or nectarines, they all have high fiber. They can also fill that gap, in between the extremes. Apples, not so much. They have a wonderful sweet and sour balance, but they are very crunchy, so that is a very extreme. The banana is right in the middle, and that's my fruit salad today. Part 1. Part 2, I have 3 parts. That 3 parts idea allows me to be very creative, to make a new recipe every single day, and to enjoy always new ingredients and combinations. And that's so much fun about veganism, the endless vegan variety. So the second part here is a cashew yogurt, and I show you how to make the cashew yogurt by yourself in another video. Blending cashews with water and a little bit of bacteria, and you have it. Overnight they do that. Then it goes into the fridge. The bananas here I blend into the yogurt, another 2 bananas, because the video is linked under this one, the cashew yogurt video. Because when I blend a banana into the yogurt texture, the texture of the dressing is really nice for the fruit salad. Otherwise, this cashew yogurt, as I do it, ratio 1:1, cashews water, is very heavy and a little bit fat, like a Greek yogurt style, kind of. And that would be too much for the fruit salad. So the ingredients wouldn't move around anymore. They would be stuck. It would be heavy. I tried that before. It's not so easy to eat. I'll be sticking to the spoon sticks to the food, and so it's a little bit clumsy. But with the banana in the yogurt is perfect. Also, the banana is a little bit sweet. There are some bitter tones, but they fit so nicely to the cashew yogurt, that has a sour, tart flavor. It makes it wonderful, creamy, and gives it a nice flavor. By the way, the banana loves a little bit of sour flavor, be it lemon or yogurt. It's perfect with the banana. So, blender dance. This blender is a German brand. It's called Revo Blend. If you are in Germany, you can check it out. It's really amazing. Rivals the big names, but has some advantages even. But it's only in Germany, I guess. So if you are elsewhere, but just telling you. And here is my fruit salad. So the 3 parts here with the bananas, the grapes, and the walnuts. And here is the cashew yogurt dressing. with the banana and the cashew yogurt. You see the color is beautiful. It's a nice color to this whitish color, broken white. Is very nice as a background, the backdrop for the fruit. The main part in this fruit salad are the fruit, the three different characters. The walnut is also in there. And I don't want to have another part like here, the dressing, part 2, that overwhelms that. I rather wanted to highlight it. That's why the color should be nice and whitish, not too yelling, not like a goji berry cream or something. I don't want that. In this case, I just want a humble dressing and to highlight, to lift the fruit up and the walnuts. And then I add something to the yogurt dressing. That is one of my favorite fruit, raspberries. They are wonderful, and I don't want to blend them into the yogurt. Call it a raspberry yogurt, but basically the raspberries are whole, they're fresh. I found some beautiful in the shop. So otherwise I would have taken frozen ones, like recently. And I freeze them and I thaw them for a moment. It's no problem. But these, of course, it's a great fun when I have the fresh berries. And they are, as I guess, they are nice with all the other ingredients, especially with the walnuts and the bananas. The raspberries have a little bit of sour flavor affinity. This sour flavor affinity doesn't come out always in the first place. Sometimes you notice it only when you give other ingredients to it. Yeah. Other sour ingredients, then all of a sudden everything is too sour. Yeah. That's why I ended up calling it sour affinity, what the raspberries have in other fruit too. But the grapes, for example, they're very sweet. There's nothing sour in grape. Sometimes it is, the peel or so, depends, but the idea of a grape is to be as sweet as possible. They make the wine and the juice out of it. The more sugar, the better for the wine. So they are supposed to be very sweet and also balances the sourly raspberries. I wouldn't say sour because the raspberries have so much flavor, so much aroma. I wouldn't call that sour. That's why I say this strange word, sour affinity. But yeah, you know what I mean, maybe. This is my fruit salad today. You see, on the outside you can guess a little bit, the fun part, and what's inside. And now I go to the freezer and get my frozen bananas and I make a cinnamon ice cream. These are the ingredients of my ice cream. And as you can see here, that's, I guess, 3 cups of sliced bananas. And before I froze them, they were very ripe. That's important to get the nicest texture for the ice cream. And I make a Blitz ice cream with the food processor, fitted with the S-blade. And then I can make these beautiful scoops with my favorite tool in summertime. This is the S-blade, and it is slow and not so fast. The blender, high-speed blender, creates a lot of heat. And if I put the bananas into the food processor, that doesn't melt as fast, and I get a wonderful texture. I'll show you in a moment. I've been making one now every day almost in summer, and it can be so creative to have always these new ice creams, new kinds. And one good thing for bananas and ice cream is cashew flour. It's a wonderful trick. Cashews, just a small handful in a coffee grinder, electric, and then you have in seconds cashew flour. And when the bananas are really nice and ripe, you can take a lot of cashew flour, 3 or 4 tablespoons, and it still doesn't get gooey. If you put too much nut flour or seed flour, it gets gooey. The ice cream not so good. But with the really ripe bananas, you can take more and it gets more creamy. So nice. And a tablespoon, I found out now, seems to be the right ratio for this amount of bananas. So 3 cups or so, slices. And then I have a tablespoon of cinnamon. Try a little bit more. It might be a little bit too extreme. It depends on what you like. I just say there is a certain amount of cinnamon that gives the perfect flavor. And what I was surprised about most is that just simple recipe, just bananas, cashew flour, and cinnamon, gives the perfect cinnamon flavor for the ice cream. I didn't expect that. I was so, and now I'm so happy. I make my cinnamon ice cream all the time. It's nice with grapes, of course, with walnuts, with bananas. It's a perfect combination. The cinnamon is a very powerful seasoning. It's super high in antioxidants. That's what medical scientists or um, um, nutritional scientists look for when they want to see what's healthy in a plant. Does it have antioxidants? And cinnamon is super high. So these spices in general are highly recommended because spices and herbs are the second healthiest food. The super healthiest ones are dark leafy greens. I show you that always in another video for my dinner. So this is breakfast. Blender dance for Blitz ice cream. Have a look at this beautiful ice cream. That's what it should look like. I can process a little longer when the ingredients have all been in the freezer. Even the cinnamon and the cashew flour, I put that in the freezer for half an hour or so because it gives me some seconds or minutes or half a minute or so, I don't know, some more time to process. The more I process without it melting, more perfect textures. Look at this texture. It's really wonderful. It's a perfect cinnamon ice cream. Yeah, I repeat myself. I'm so excited. Now, it's very nice. I just put my ice cream on top of the fruit salad, and when it melts into the fruit salad with the yogurt dressing, that has such a nice combination of flavors. And every time I make a new recipe, it can just be a difference of one fruit, one ingredient. Doesn't happen much, but there's always so much information I get. And sometimes I'm surprised it does not work. It happens now and then. It happened earlier more, but now it's a little more experienced. It is rare, but it happens, still happens. That sometimes, surprisingly, it doesn't fit so well, not so perfect. So then I have learned a lot about these ingredients, how they play together, and what's cooking about, if not combining ingredients and creating something more than its parts. Look at this. It's my breakfast today. I'm already enjoying the view, the looks. Yeah, yeah, it's very nice. I'm very happy that I can do this, and I hope you enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X.